Okay. So now...
That was the day the Commonwealth knew Minutemen were back.
Oh, I can't build this. I don't have enough aluminium, as the Brits would say. I guess I built 2 of these. Oh yeah, I should probably... Ah. Oops. Preston loved that. Alright, and let's build a small generator. So we can get our broadcast out. Alright, well let's set up this radio then.
Seems to be in working order.
Okay. That was set up.
Hey, got a sec?
Wow, we really did it. I've been watching the Minutemen fall to pieces for so long, Now we've got to pay off on what we've started. Bring the whole Commonwealth together and make it last this time. So, you know, back to business. But with Radio Freedom up and running, we can broadcast alerts to you anywhere, anytime. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Woo! Alright, well, we may as well get this place habitable. Yeah, mutafruit's the best food resource, 'cause it gives you 1 instead of 0.5. My mutafruit orchard. Come on, let me put there. This orchard looks really deformed. Oh well. It is an orchard of mutafruits. Wonderful.
This is Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. It's just past 10 p.m. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Alright, well I guess we better build some beds. Oh wow, look at this. This already has built-in shops and everything. I'm gonna need more cloth because I burned through all my bed making materials. No, you can't. I'm not gonna put a bed in General Stalin's meeting chamber.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned for recent alerts.
I'm gonna leave the whiskey in the bureau for, you know, important staff meetings and stuff. Wow, they really did a good job in cleaning out all these murlocs.
No accounting for taste.
Alright, let's look at the actual walls.
Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Oh shit, I do need to have some sort of defensive perimeter. Completely forgot about defense. And then one over here for good measure. There are guard posts, but I'd rather not use the resources. Ghoul settler. Alright, well, that's it's a fine settlement, that's for sure. I'm pretty excited about this. It's like, maybe I should move my capital here. Not that it matters. Oh yeah, I was gonna have one of the settlers take over the chem stand.
All across the Commonwealth.
Excuse me.
I don't think we've met yet.
They say that
No.
It's not exactly
Sorry.
paradise, but what is, right? With some hard work, I think this could be a decent...
Right.
Any place?
Yeah. Let me show you.
Okay.
Actually, you are going to handle the chem station. And ghoul lady, wherever she is, will farm.
Sure.
There we go.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Go ahead.
No, I want to... No, I guess not. Alright, well, the Union's influence is spreading. So, there we go. Accomplished major mission. So I guess we'll be back whenever we got something a little bit more exciting going on.
nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
and we're back after finding something exciting. I spent a bunch of time building up the the castle over here. Oops, no, that's not. This is the castle, and I swam over this island because I wanted to see what was on it. A shit ton of murlocs is what's on this island, including another murloc queen and king are both hanging out over there, which I certainly didn't have the ability to face off against on my own. So anyway, I wandered back to Diamond City, started doing the main mission where you had to follow Kellogg and his cornflakes to over here. He sniffed the cigar and we ran all the way from Diamond City all the way across up to here into this fort. And this is where he's hiding out. So I decided it would be a perfect time to pick up the narrative as we sneak into Kellogg's fort. So I also found a silencer on a 10mm pistol. So I took it off my pistol and or took it off that pistol and put it on the one I almost always use. And it's pretty sweet. Certainly takes care of these turrets no problem. Oh, and I haven't even shown you the best thing, which is this new general's outfit I found. So when you take over the castle, someone named I think her name was Rana Shaw. She comes to the castle and says, I used to be part of the Minutemen. I used to be part of the Minutemen. I want to rejoin. Hey, guess what? There's this secret cache of weapons. Let's go find it. And went in, found it. Built an artillery piece, which is pretty cool. And I found one of their old generals and then stole his uniform. And it's a really good piece of loot. Plus it gives General Joe Stalin the august stature that he needs.
With the wrong synth.
Okay, I think that's all of them.
Wouldn't want one to waste.
So I'm listening to a lecture series about Roman history, and the lecture is really good. He's this Irish. Hold on. Some really weird beeping sounds coming from outside. I'm gonna go check that out real quick. Okay, the fire alarm just went off outside. I forgot they're actually testing it today, so that's what that was. Come on, fuck. But anyway, so yeah, I'm listening to this great, oh, for the love of, really? Thank you.
Got it.
So I'm listening to this great history lecture on the history of Rome. Strange we would find synths here, I feel like. Damn it. Oh shit, I guess. There we go. At least Jack looks like he's ready for, or not Jack, Nick. Why do I call him Jack? Regardless, it looks like he's ready for action. Shit, there's a lot of them. Shit, you've seen me. And the lecturer is this lovely Irish man. He's got a great accent. I love listening to him. And it's Rome, not Rome. But I'm at the history, or the point in the history where Christianity is becoming the dominant force in the Roman Empire. It's becoming the dominant religion. So one of his lectures was all about, you know, ancient Christianity and what it was like, and you know, what the Romans, the pagan Romans, thought about it before it, you know, became the dominant religion. It was really interesting because ancient Romans and ancient pagans are they're very tolerant about other people's religions. Like, religion in the ancient sense is very different, at least in understanding God, it's very different from what it was, from what religion is now.
You cannot escape detection for long.
Oh, I think they're all downstairs. But anyway, so ancient religion, its entire purpose was you used it as kind of like a Ouija board or something almost. That you use it to kind of divinate what's going to happen. So if you have a big question, a big complicated question like should I go to war or how's the harvest going to be, you take to the gods and you ask the gods because they're the guys who are going to know the right decision to make on this big issue. Whereas modern religion now is much more focused on the actions of the person who is following that faith. Like it's a moral prescription, and there was not a lot of that in ancient religions. It was almost, that was more the state's job. I mean, they had the censor. What's it say here? Okay, but anyway, what? I guess I'm live? What the heck? It's not exactly what I wanted to happen. Alright, sorry about that. But anyway, we're talking about ancient religions and their differences between modern ones. Like I said, it was the state's job, generally, to dictate how the morals of you know, their particular civilization or, you know, empire would be dealt with. It wasn't a religion's area of expertise. But so anyway, the pagans are.
Someone I have found you.
Shit. That was useless.
Initiate directive Sigma Omicron.
Oh shit. Come on, really? You're not gonna give me one with a 40% chance? You're gonna make me miss all four? Got unlucky there, I guess. Unfortunately, I'm using up more of this type of ammo than I'd like. So back to my ramblings. If I'm able to get rid of these guys. Oh shit. He's behind here. Can you even get to me? Let's see if we can flank him.
for antiques, huh?
Oh, you better believe it. Is that all of them? I don't see any red markers on my map. So anyway, as I was rambling about, generally speaking, the ancient Romans and pagan religions are pretty tolerant of other people's religions, because it's not about, you know, blocking someone's beliefs. Like, you're not distilling like essentially a code on someone's life. It's all about you trying to figure out what's going to happen in the future. So basically anybody can have that kind of, you know, tool that they want to have, right? That kind of whatever vehicle you want to use to help you try and figure out what's going on in the future. Doesn't matter to us. Go ahead, go and do it. Just so long as you, you know, pay goodwill to the Emperor and all that good stuff. Holy shit. Nick, I really need you to move, Nick. God damn it, Nick. So, for the most part, especially at the start, the Christians were pretty, the Romans were pretty unconcerned about Christianity. But as they started becoming more and more prevalent, generally speaking, the empire had what was like a don't ask, don't tell policy about Christianity. Like, if you want to be Christian, that's okay. The authorities don't like it, or the Roman authorities don't like it, mainly because they didn't have any real respect for the emperor, right? They never went to, they used to have sort of communal ceremonies where they'd all come together, everybody come together, they'd sacrifice, and, you know, they'd have a good time. It was all about, you know, getting your community off to the right start for that year or that festival or whatever, and sacrificing to the gods, sacrificing to the emperor, all that good stuff. And the Christians refused to do that. In fact, they would, you know, go and they'd meet in secret. And the Romans were very suspicious of people who would, you know, go and they wouldn't come to the communal ceremonies. They wouldn't, you know, do the things and, you know, just these really simple things that everyone would do to, at least in their minds, get their community set off for, you know, set off on the best foot for, you know, the future, or for that year. Oh shit. So that was one thing that just infuriated Roman authorities about Christians, that they wouldn't come to these, like, these festivals, and they couldn't figure out why they couldn't do it. Like, it just baffled them, because that was literally their only request, really, was come to the ceremonies, pay your goodwill to the emperor, and you can do whatever the heck you want to do. And Christians wouldn't do this, and it just infuriated Roman authorities. But I just love the irony that before, you know, Christianity was a dominant religion, people had a don't ask, don't policy, a don't ask, don't tell policy towards them. But of course, there were some definite Christian persecutions. But at least according to, you know, the lecturer I was listening to, that they were not very well enforced, and they were not very widespread. They generally happened in pretty localized areas. Especially if your area was predominantly Christian, you know, no one was really out there enforcing the shit, he's a synth leader. Alright, time to step up for the big guns. Oh, no, no! Come on, please. Please. Yeah.
Directive received from Kellogg. Destroy intruder.
Stop moving around. Alright, well, I was going to use a critical strike on him, but I guess I didn't need to. But yeah, if you lived in like a highly Christianized area, no one is really gonna think twice and no one's really going to enforce the persecution. But it's just, so there's, in some ways, you know, that Roman history is fascinating because there's a lot of parallels to our society that we can draw from them. I think that Roman civilization is probably the most analogous to our modern life of just about any ancient civilization. But of course, you know, they existed 2,000 years ago, or, you know, depending on whatever date you want to use. So of course there are some extreme differences between that society and ours. So just noting the ways, you know, the attitudes people used to have before our attitudes is it's fascinating to see how social attitudes change throughout history. Now come on, Nick.
Looks like the last time I got a checkup in here.
Hey,
Come on.
wait there.
No, unlock
on.
the terminal.
Count on it.
Come on, Nick. You're right there. Nick, don't question
do.
Good plan.
the inscrutable will of General Joe Stalin. This is not going to end well.
Did a decent job locking this down. I just got it.
Now let's deactivate all the turrets. And God, lots of ammo. Certainly not complaining about that.
Sweet.
Watching a conductor at the orchestra.
Chain door?
Yes.
So other things I've been doing, I'm watching a great series, one that I highly recommend to anybody who is a fan of just, you know, cartoons, you know, comedy cartoons, but especially if they have to do with aliens and science and, you know, if you like Futurama, I guess it's kind of the closest thing you can compare it to, except it's a different humor than Futurama. It's a little bit darker, I guess you'd say, than Futurama is. But it's a series called Rick and Morty. It hasn't been out for very long. I just finished watching the second season, but man, it's a very interesting show. I find generally with the show, it's kind of a hit and miss type of thing. Like some episodes are incredible, they're amazing, they are hilarious, they make you think, they, you know, have a lot, they work on a lot of levels, and some are just terrible. But there's definitely more good than bad, and the ones that are really good, like I said, they're really good. So check out Rick and Morty if you ever get the opportunity to. The second season just finished up, so if you're like me and you like to go and just binge watch stupid TV shows every so often, that's definitely a good choice. Like I guess it's becoming almost depressing, like the amount of TV. Like we can watch. Like I'm working off this great app I use on my phone. It's called Plex, and basically what it does is it creates a media server on your computer, and then you can use that server, and it detects and it automatically detects like the metadata of whatever TV shows or movies you have downloaded on your computer. It detects the metadata, it organizes them automatically into seasons, and it's just a simple, great tool to organize all your entertainment. And then you control it from your phone, and you can basically... Well, I should have done something with this guy. I don't really want to wake him up right now, though. But, so you can basically use your phone to, if you have a smart TV, or what I use, it's a little little HDMI plug called a Chromecast, called Google Chromecast. You just plug it in your computer, and you cast whatever... You use your phone to control it, cast it from your computer to your TV, all through your phone, and basically now I've got infinite amounts of entertainment available to be watched on my TV with a push of a button. Like, it's crazy. This is kind of the thing, like, when I was a kid, like, what I dreamed that I'd have, you know, because I've got all the episodes of, like, all my favorite shows, like South Park, all the episodes of South Park, all the episodes, well, not all the episodes, just the first 10 seasons of The Simpsons, you know, the good seasons. King of the Hill.
Don't underestimate us again.
Anything that's not on Netflix, basically. I go and download it and put it on my Plex server. Oh shit, I'm almost dead.
What's that?
That's a great question, Nick.
Feed to the devil.
Yes.
Nope.
You're in for it now.
Systems damaged.
Where'd you get to? Hey, back.
Engaging distance.
Oh, great. Come on, Nick. Guy's just sitting there beating you. It's a synth battle. Ah, crap. I got
Hey.
too much stuff. Usually I just give him all my junk. There you go. Take the junk.
Small ears.
That's what your companions really make. This Nick's a good companion. He's not as strong. Obviously, strong's good for combat, but he's great to have around because he can unlock any terminal. As far as I know, he can unlock any terminal. And away we go.
Yeah, if it isn't my old friend, the frozen TV dinner. Last time we met, you were cozying up to the peas and apple cobbler.
But it was it's funny because when I first did the first Let's Play parts, I got a message from someone on Facebook that gave me these great methods, these great tools of how to unlock terminals. Now I don't need it because Nick's here. He can do it for me.
That's it.
Hot plate. Take that. No, I don't want to take the typewriter. It's probably too much weight. Oh shit. How it didn't see me until it was too late, I will not know.
Sorry, your house has been a wreck for 200 years. But I don't need a roommate. Leave.
Okay, well, I always love that they have these, like, guys and video games that tell you, oh, don't come any closer, you gotta leave. Yeah, what do they expect people to do? Funny, like, there's one guy sitting there playing Fallout, and he's like, you know what, Kellogg's right. I'm just gonna leave the fort. Just gonna let him do his own thing. I mean, he doesn't want a roommate. I don't want to impose.
Never expected you to come knocking on my door. Gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that, figured the Commonwealth would chew you up like jerky.
Contact detected. Possibly.
Shit.
I knew you.
What's that?
Alright, now.
There you are.
That's not the gun I wanted, actually. Actually, maybe I'll use my new 50 cal tactical rifle here.
What else you got?
Please stand still.
What, is there a...
Some folks never lose their fondness for living in the basement.
You know what? I'm actually one of those people. I prefer living in some place like a basement than maybe the top floor. I don't know why. I'm a kind of guy though who likes, who enjoys privacy. Who enjoys solitude every so often.
Look, you're pissed off. I
I
get
guess-
it. I do.
No, this
Whatever
isn't
you
the right
hope
way to go.
accomplish in here,
What do I
it's
have?
not gonna go your way.
So I found a combat shotgun, but I don't want to replace it because I just love the feel of whoops. Just wander around the wasteland with the double-barreled shotgun. So I've taken it and I've
Heads up.
upgraded its damage.
Need your expertise.
So it's,
Sure thing.
if I sleep, will he? When I get up, will he have figured out the terminal?
How did you structure? Ah, I see. Open for business.
Come on. Am I missing something? I don't know. Well, I hope that's...
Now, what's this? All odds and ends in this one.
Oh, let's hope there's another way around that door. Is this what I'm supposed to open? Maybe that's what it opened. Fortunately, it's only a novice lock. Come on.
Didn't want it opened. They should have bought a better lock, huh?
Oh, yeah, thanks, Nick. I'm glad he's always here to justify my actions for me. What? Okay, that was strange.